Okay, I think that's it. Okay, do you want to do an introduction or will I?
You can go for it. This is streaming on your channel.
Okay, cool. Well, it's going to be uploaded to YouTube
Yeah.
rather
that
than streamed,
too.
but yeah. Okay. Hello, everybody, and today we're going to be doing going back to my Reddit cast series. I'm joined here by Jupiter. Say hello, Jupiter.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, this one's just a random draft. I deliberately didn't check the description or anything like that, so I'm not going to get any. It's going to be a surprise for me as well. So, yep, it's a random draft, and on the diary we've got Taco Steve, Void, FF Please, Cynex, Kakashi, and Remover. And do you want to do the Radiant?
Sure. On the Radiant we have I Legit Quit, Pumphead, Flash Davis, Cheese Knife, and Mortal.
Okay. So far the picks is just an Elder Titan. That'll be good for the minus resistance on both magic and physical. Pudge, Morphling, and a Naga Siren. It wouldn't be a pub without Pudge, would it?
Nope. Surprised there's not a Legion commander yet.
Oh, there's still plenty of time for that. I got Shadow Shaman as well, so it's probably going to be, I would guess, probably Elder Titan offlane, Shadow Shaman and tri-lane, or they could dual lane it either way.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how Morphling plays now since the new patch. He got buffed quite a bit.
What was the buffs? I never really read Morphling because I never play him, so...
Yeah, when he's in wave form, he can attack now.
Oh, of course, yeah, he used to have that, and then they took it off, and then it's back again, I think.
Yeah, they nerfed him super hard after the International 2, I think.
Yeah. So, yep, other pickups here. We've got a Sven on the Radiant, and we've got an Axe and a Silencer on the Dire. Final pickup for the Radiant there is Nature's Prophet, and final for the Dire there is a Witch Doctor. So, what's your take on the draft so far? Who do you favor?
I'm worried this Morphling has no idea how to play Morphling because he's a pretty terrifying hero to play. But,
yeah,
if he can do them right, I think Dire has I think they're in good standing.
Yeah. There's no randoms either there, so they'll pick their heroes, so that's, well, from the random draft at least. So there's a chance they do know how to play them. Okay, I'll introduce the Radiant, and then you can introduce the Dire afterwards. Okay, on the Elder Titan, we have I Legit Quit. On the Shadow Shaman, we have Pumpkinhead, or Pumphead, sorry, I don't know why I said Pumpkinhead. On the Putka, we have Flash Davis. On the Nature's Prophet, we've got Cheese Knife, and we've got Mortal on the Sven.
On the Dire, we have Taco Steve 2.0 on the Morphling, Void on the Naga Siren, FF Please on the Axe, Cynex Kakashi on the Silencer, and Remover on the Witch Doctor.
Yeah. Having a quick look at the starting items here, it seems Nature's Prophet's gone for a Ring of Regen start. I don't really like that very much. Yeah, there's not much you can really build. I suppose you can get a Force Staff, but I don't know. Maybe he's going to go for a...
I don't play him a super huge amount, but usually I either go with like a Ring of Basilius or the starting items for Ring of Basilius and like a maybe a glove if I want to go for a fast Midas, but...
Yeah. It looks like Morphling's he's morphed full agility, which is really risky, and he's got no regen. He's gone for just a Quelling Blade. He's sitting on 400 gold, so he's going to absolutely melt. I mean, that's only a level 1 nuke could pretty much kill him, so... And he's not going to be able to morph strength very easily because he's not got the mana pool to do it, really.
That is a pretty crazy build. Yeah, and I think they paused because Witch Doctor hasn't spawned in yet.
Yeah, I think he's probably AFK.
Sven and Axe are trading hits on the bottom lane already, in between Radiant Towers.
Yeah, it looks like Axe is going for his usual cut the creep wave nonsense. I absolutely hate this tactic. There's very little he can do about it.
And it looks like Sven also went boots first, which is kind of it's never a good pickup.
Yeah, no, it's not League of Legends, you know, it's not boots potions.
Yeah.
Looks like Pumphead's here. He's spotted out. He's skilled Shackle, so he should be able to just come in and lock that Axe down. He still will counter Helix, but he won't right click, so the Sven might have a chance of beating him here. He's got Stormhammer as well, so he can lock him down for a fair duration.
Doctor has not yet pressed play. There he goes. Okay, he's in now. Yeah. That was a nice stun by Sven. Shadow Shaman should be able to shackle him.
Yep, let me see what the range is on that. No, the range is pretty short as well.
That was a nice play by Naga to save him.
Yeah, he's going to be able to get away, and he's had to pop his salve there as well, but it's it's not too bad. The Sven's a little bit further down in health as well. He's tangled up just now, but it's not going to be too bad. Looks like they are just going to run dual lanes here with the Witch Doctor and the Morphling on the top lane.
At first I was kind of thinking Naga was going to play support since she's laning with an axe, but it looks like she's picked up a Quelling Blade.
Yeah, well, Naga support, Naga carry is pretty effective. If you get Radiance or something like that, then you can just farm like crazy. I think she's probably either the fastest or second fastest farmer in the game, in my opinion. Down just below Anti-Mage, probably.
Anti-Mage is so much fun to farm with.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you bet it's a good thing he's fun, because you're going to be doing it for about 40 minutes.
I have no idea what Morphling's doing. He's like chilling he's chilling by the some mud golems. He's like trying to cliff jungle or something.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of cliff jungling, but it's a bit of a strange thing. I mean, maybe that's why he morphed agility.
Yeah.
He's hitting mildly hard, I guess. He's hitting for 60, which is still not very much. I mean, he's got no stat items, so it's not actually doing him much help here. I don't know. Strange pickup.
Oh, I know why Nature's Prophet did not pick up the. I know why he picked up Ring of Health. He didn't go jungle. He's off laning.
Alright, okay. Looks like Pumphead's in a bit of trouble here. Axe doesn't have Battle Hunger, so he's not going to be able to kill, but he's pretty low. Sven does not have the mana for the stun, but it doesn't matter. The Shackle's enough to get him killed. Yeah, it was nice play there by the Shadow Shaman, just shackling him under the tower range there. There was no creeps to save him. The creep wave was pushed up fairly far towards the Dire Tower, so it's going to be no problem at all there.
Right,
Kill there on the Witch Doctor, but the
kill that camp. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah, the Witch Doctor just traded there with the Elder Titan. The Witch Doctor came out second there, so he's going to get the experience, but he's going to be down in gold. I think the experience is probably going to be a little bit more valuable.
Yeah, definitely.
So you were saying about the Ring of Health
tactic.
Yeah, it's a very strange tactic. Yeah, what was it you said he was going to build out of the Ring of Health? I got distracted by some fighting that went on down in the bottom.
I was just thinking he picked it up. I mean, don't really need like a Basilius first item if you're going to lane Nature's Prophet. I don't think. I don't know what he's going to build the ring into.
I mean, you can get I don't know, Tranquil Boots. I have no idea what you'd build with that, to be honest. I mean, Tranquils could be okay on him because he's not going to be. He's going to be teleporting about the map, and his Treants can do quite a lot of the harass there. But I'm not really sure. It's a very strange pickup. He's picked up the Gloves of Haste now as well, so he is going to go for the traditional Nature's Prophet Midas, I would guess.
Yeah. I mean, it can be kind of a noob thing to prioritize like regen over armor. So maybe he just saw, hey, plus 2 HP regen. I need that.
Yeah, I mean, the naked regen on it is awful. Axe just narrowly escaping there. There's going to be a Maledict, sorry, on the Elder Titan. It's not going to be enough to kill him, but it's enough to scare him out, definitely. Nature's Prophet just teleporting away. Yeah, teleporting in the side there, but he's not going to be able to get it. Axe is definitely under tower, and it's far too early. He's only level 4. It's far too early to be going under tower. Looks like he might actually get him here. If he can get into the jungle here, but oh, that poison cask is going to stop him out here. There we go, and Axe is going to die here. There we go, nice pick off there from the Nature's Prophet. Really aggressive play. Always nice to see a Nature's Prophet rather than farmy nonsense.
Morphling went ahead and picked up a Morbid Mask as his first item after a Quelling Blade.
Okay, maybe he's going to go fast Vlad's or Morbid Mask. What do you think? What do you think is going to go with into that?
Considering the tactics he's using, he could be going a Dagon for all I know. Like,
yeah.
No, he'll probably. I'm assuming he's going to go for a Vlad's and just stay in the jungle for a while.
Having a look at the last hit charts here, it looks like Silencer's doing a bit of a better job in the mid lane. You'd expect that against the Pudge. But he's not been harassing very much. I mean, he's been throwing the Curse of the Silent, but it's not going to do a great deal. I'm not sure if Rot disables it or not. I have a feeling it doesn't, but I'm not sure. Do you know?
I'm not positive either way.
Yeah, because I know some things don't disable it, like Viper's Orbs and things like that definitely don't disable it. So...
Sven went ahead and got Cleave second. I don't really... And he's also put in 2 stat points.
I actually tend to go cleave second myself. I usually go the Stormhammer, cleave, Stormhammer stats until you get up to God's strength. It works out quite well. You can get. I think it's worth it for the occasional last hit that you'll get out of it, and also it's pretty nice for harass against melee heroes. And Naga Siren is a melee hero, so.
Yeah, my only issue with it is just I don't like things that push lanes early.
Yeah.
And if you're not careful, you can push your lane up pretty quick.
Yeah, true. Pudge's got a pick off there on Silencer. Nice hook into the Dismember. He's level 7 now as well. And he's got his ball and 2 charges in his urn. So looks like he's going to go and roam in the bottom. He's probably going to set up here just at the Ancients, I would guess. And try and go for a hook on the Naga Siren. There's not much the Naga Siren can do if he gets hook dismembered. There is obviously the Dismembers. Oh, it's off cooldown now, actually. I forgot how low the cooldown was on that.
Unsurprisingly, Morphling is sitting at the bottom of the hero level chart. Can't say I'm surprised.
Yep, Pump, whatever his name is, goes down there, sitting a little bit too close to the tower there and just tanking too much. Common mistake that you see.
They are diving on Axe, they're diving on these guys. Morphling is in serious trouble here.
Yeah, I mean, Morphling's only got 200, he's morphing strength now, so he should be able to get away from this, I would think. A bit of a curse to silent coming out there from the Silencer.
That Culling Blade actually just saved his life just then.
Yeah, maybe that was one of the reasons he picked it up. I'm not really sure. And Nature's Prophet goes down there as well to the Silencer, and that gives him 2 intelligence stolen. It's a good thing, Silencer against int heroes, and Nature's Prophet. I know he goes a lot of attack damage, but he's a int hero,
Yeah.
so might do quite a bit there.
Naga, while that was happening, Naga picked off Sven.
Yeah, and Pudge misses the hook there, unfortunately, so he's not going to be able to get the revenge kill.
That was
not a great
hook.
Yeah, maybe he's latency or something like that. I'm unsure. Up the top lane, looks like Axe is teleporting in. He's going to go back to farming a little bit. He's got the Tranquil Boots. I really don't like Tranquil Boots on Axe now. I mean, his job is to tank damage, so he's not going to be getting the HP regen or the movement speed or anything. So I think a Power Treads or Phase Boots or something like that is a little bit better on Axe myself. What's your take on it?
The Tranquil Boots, they just break so often, especially like if you're Jungle Axe. I see Jungle Axe players go Tranquil Boots, and that's just never worth it. You have to make it worth it, you'd have to wait like 13 seconds between camps just for them to unbreak and get regen.
Yeah. And you don't even really need the Arcane Boots anymore, because Culling Blade's cooldown has been mana cost's been reduced quite a bit. And Nature's Prophet taking quite a bit of harass here, and it looks like they're going to pick him off here. Axe is just tanky enough to take those tower hits. Elder Titan coming in here, and a little bit of a rotation here as well from the Shadow Shaman. Don't think they're going to catch here.
Yeah, Titan has no mana to do anything.
Yep. You don't really need that much mana on Elder Titan, because he's got 50% armor reduction, and he's got the magic resist reduction as well. Pudge picking off a nice wee hook kill there as well.
Okay, Morphling did pick up a helm. I didn't think he was going to go Vlad's, but...
Yeah, where's his...
stacked a camp.
Yep. He's just setting the Hellbear Smasher on the high ground here, just above the Radiant mid, Dire mid. He probably could be using that to tank, to be honest, or he could be sticking over into the Ancient camp and stacking them up. That's usually, if I can actually remember to do it, what I do with Helm of the Dominator creeps.
Oh, did you just see that Pudge hook?
I did not. I was looking
I
at...
feel so bad. Nature's Prophet trapped Axe in the trees. It was a perfect setup, and a creep walked right in front of Pudge.
Oh, that's
he had a
unfortunate.
DD and everything.
Oh, and Nature's Prophet's going to pay there a lot of damage over time coming out with the Battle Hunger, and obviously the 2 damage over times from Silencer, the Last Word, and the Curse of the Silent. I actually love playing Silencer. He's such a horrible hero to lane against, especially if he's playing in support. And one of my favourites is actually get the Aghanim Scepter for the Global Killsteal build, as I call it. And speaking of kills... Yeah. Silencer goes down to Pudge there. It looks like Pudge is doing pretty well for himself. He's sitting on 300, he's got a double damage rune, and he's going to get his 4 staff very quickly.
Dire structures have been
Morphling picked up some boots, so he's gradually making it work.
Well, look at the net worth. He's actually sitting pretty well at the moment. He's sitting just under the Pudge, so he's sitting 2780 or 2800 now compared to the 2400 of the Pudge, and he can definitely make much better use out of the farm than a Pudge can. So yeah, I mean, it's an unorthodox play, but it's obviously working out.
He also just did a really
Actually-
nice stack too.
Oh, that was a really nice song there, managing to save the axe. Elder Titan's going to be slightly out of range for the Astral Spirit kill as well. So yeah, that was really nice play.
That's why I love Naga Siren.
Yeah,
so
well, I love
frustrating.
that. I love Naga Siren if the person that's playing them is any good. I cast a game a little while ago where there was a Void and a Naga Siren on the same team. Void got a perfect 4-man Chronosphere off, and then in the mid lane, and then Naga Siren went in and full duration song. It was just depressing. You could just see like Faceless Void had a sad face on.
You could see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
Fresh meat.
I mean,
Where
Pudge-
is this
Pudge
Pudge?
doing
Yep.
really well.
Yeah, he's obviously. I think this is maybe a reasonably low skill level. I mean, I've not seen a single ward coming out here the entire game. Although low skill level is entertaining to watch, so it's always
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Bottom tower has been destroyed.
I did check over the items just to make sure it wasn't like, you know, really stupid stuff, and it looked okay, but
Tower is under
not like 5k MMR.
Yeah, I mean, what was it the serpent wards here used by the Shadow Shaman used behind his own tower, using the tower here, so they managed to get the tower pick off. Actually, I was about to say used behind his own tower, but then I realised no, they're radiant. Derp.
I've done that so many times.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman. He's got himself the Staff of Wizardry and Arcane Boots. What do you think on Shadow Shaman? There is it going to be an Aghanim Scepter?
Yeah, definitely, because he's just picked up an ogre club. Oh, sorry, Shadow Shaw. I was
Yeah,
Whoops.
Shadow Shaman. He's going to go for
Shadow
the Yule
Shaman.
Scepter. He just got the
Yeah.
recipe sent out there, so he just needs his Void Stone. He's going to be able to pick that up. But Witch Doctor Ags always nasty in team fights with the bounces and things like that. You can do a heck of a lot of damage out of it. Morphling's still farming away in the jungle here. He's going to pick up he's got his power treads now. He's just waiting for it to get delivered, or it's going to be delivered shortly, I would imagine.
He's gonna be really scary when he steps out of the jungle, but he is in trouble because this Pudge might be able to get him.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what build he goes for, whether he goes for straight up right click damage or if he's going to go for the shotgun build with the Ethereal Blade.
one way or the other.
Oh, I was really hoping Naga had her ulti there. She wouldn't save that whole team fight.
Yeah, looks like Naga Siren is going to go down pretty easily there. The Aftershock managing to pick him off nice and easy, ignoring the courier there completely in favour of going on this Morphling. He's morphing strength while he's getting attacked here, so he's reasonably tanky, but not quite tanky enough. Witch Doctor using his ult there, but not managing to pick him off. Maybe should have channeled that a couple of seconds longer, but the Poison Cask is going to guarantee the kill there in the Shadow Shaman.
A lot of newer Witch Doctors don't know that you can actually direct his ulti, and that can make it super useful. Sometimes you can choose where you want it to hit.
Yep, it looks like Pudge is going to.
dunk. by,
Yeah,
like,
he's looks like he's going to. Yeah, it's gonna fall anyway. He had the battle hunger on him, and he wasn't in range to get any last hits of creeps here. So yeah, that's the 3 trade there. Well, 3 for 2. 3 for 2, I think. No, it was 3 for 3. So it wasn't too bad. Score sitting at 15-4. Have a look at the gold charts just now. It was quite far in Radiant's favour. They were sitting almost 2k, but it's starting to drop down in favour of the Dire there. Again, not too far though.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Did you see that at the end of that team fight? Did you see Witch Doctor pull off the insane kill secure?
I didn't actually know.
He got like the
Looks
last
like
hit out of that entire fight.
Naga's getting raged on here. Using the last word on him here might be a good idea, but he's not going to throw it yet. There we go. Nice turnaround there, and east. Dangerous, dangerous. Naga Siren just getting out of the Serpent Wards there quick enough. Serpent Wards, they're basically free gold if it's 3 versus the wards. It's worth taking the damage to get the amount of gold, because I think it's about 30 or 40 golds you get per one. Very nice play there from the Naga Siren, but not quite nice enough. The ult still manages to go off.
Man, I was just thinking about this team. They have so much like saving grace on the Dire team. They've got Naga Siren's ulti. They've got Silencer's global silence. They've got Witch Doctor's paralyzing cask.
Radiant's top
They can escape from everything.
Yeah, pretty much, although not using it too effectively. I mean, they're coming out pretty badly from these engagements. I still think that Radiant has a bit of a better team fight. They've got the AoE stun in the way of the Sven Stormhammer. They've got the
tower is under siege.
Wrath of Nature, they've got Pudge just being horrible and giving them an advantage if he gets a hook off. Shadow Shaman wards and CCs, and of course the Elder Titan with the Natural Order. Natural Order is horrible. It's often overlooked, but I mean it's 100% base armor reduction and 33% base magic resist, which is more than your standard, so it's pretty scary.
Witch Doctor, I think, is almost done with his Ags. He just needs a point booster now.
Yeah, you probably want to go and get a little bit of farm here. Against Shadow Shaman, it's a little bit scary, but his ult is on cooldown. Oh, he's going to get caught out here by the Pudge. Here comes the Dismember, and will he finish it off with a hook? Nope. Looks like the Shadow Shaman didn't go for the kill secure there.
That's because his wards, his Serpent wards was off cooldown, so he couldn't.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Excuse me. Looks like we're going to try and push this top tower, but it's not going to be too effective. Shadow Shaman's actually fairly good at dealing with Naga Siren, because the Ether Shock, it's another AoE nuke, so you can, as you've seen there, just take down their illusions fairly easily. Because of course, what's the damage amount you get on that one? It's 400% incoming damage, so 400% of 320 damage is dead, basically. I can't be bothered working out the exact maths because I'm lazy and it's late, but yeah. Double damage rune here on the Elder Titan, and he's got haste rune as well. This is horrible for them. He's going to throw the ult here. Throws the ult straight down the middle here. He might be able to pick up a kill, but I doubt it. The haste rune's going to help him get into range here. He's got the last word on him, but he didn't get the disarm. Going to go straight on the silencer and bango. As you can see, Naga Siren is sitting on only 12% physical resistance as well. I think the Elder Titan may get out of here, actually. He's got himself a drums, he's dropped the drum charge as well, so...
That was a pretty crazy dive he did. I thought he was dead for sure.
Yeah, well, you've got to get a little bit of confidence with a double damage and haste on at the same time, I guess.
Yeah.
And with a Natural Order as well. Do you see how quickly that silencer died? It was pretty impressive.
Ooh, I don't like Naga Siren Vanguard. I would much prefer her going for a damage item quicker, like a Diffusal Blade or something.
Yeah, I think maybe like getting a poor man's shield and then going for like the Diffusal or something like that will be quite good, because then you still get the resistance, not obviously as much as Vanguard, but still a nice bit of resistance. And then you got, it's a lot of gold saved, it's more than 1,000 gold saved, so... Top tower's going to fall down to the Elder Titan here. But nice gets the last hit as well. You might want to back out here as well. He's in a pretty aggressive position with not much health to back it up. It looks like the axe is going to react here. He's not quite in the kill threshold here, but it won't take long. Oh, I heard fresh meat there. It looks like Pudka is going to pick up a kill there on Naga Siren.
Man, this Pudge is really scary.
Yeah, I know, he's at 923. It's always nice when there's a Pudge in the enemy team doing well when you're casting, because you always know when there's going to be a kill, because you hear, "Rah, fresh meat!" So...
He is building an Ags, by the way. That's an interesting...
Well, I quite
Boots of Travel,
like,
maybe, but Ags is
I quite like Ags on him as well, because it basically means that he's got free regen, and then the Dismember goes through BKB, so it's pretty easy for him to go on it.
Yeah.
Throw a blind hook here, not quite managed to get the Morphling. He's duked a little bit to the left there. They're still going to look for him, but they're not going to find him. Morphling, he's... Let me see, net worth. Yeah, he's falling really far behind the net worth now. He's behind even the axe now.
Oh, he's building an Ethereal Blade. I just saw him pick up a Ghost Scepter.
Yeah. Nice pickup for him, definitely. I mean, that basically guarantees the shotgun build.
Yeah.
If he knows what he's doing. If he knows what he's doing, anyway. See, Morphling is a hero that I was like, oh yeah, that sounds really fun. You can like change your stats and stuff like that. And then I played it and I was like, why have I got no mana? Why am I getting killed instantly? Why am I not hitting for anything? I don't understand this hero, screw it. No, but like, yeah, I'll just throw a stun, and then it doesn't work.
One of my friends played at full agility one game. He got like a heart, but he had him always morphed on all agility. It was pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
He hit for tons of damage.
One fun thing you can do if you're playing Rubik and there's a Morphling in the enemy team is if you can steal Morph, then you just morph Strength and you turn it to Tank Rubik for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you gotta be careful because that sticks if you die.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is being
Nature's Prophet's on almost nothing, to be honest. He's got hardly anything. I mean, he's sitting bottom in his team for farm, and that is I actually love seeing that. I'm totally in favor of seeing Nature's Prophets poor. Only sitting on the Perseverance and the Treads at the moment.
Radiant's top tower.
He should really switch his treads to health right now because they've got a lot of damage dealers on the other team.
Yeah. We'll see. The Silencer looks like he's going to go for the 4-staff. Fairly standard build. I'd like to see the Ags because I'm a big fan of Ag Silencer. Because you can get double Curse of the Silent on them, and that's a lot of damage you get off them. And of course, because you use the Silence, they can't break it. So you can get some fairly easy kills that way. Oh, unfortunate stun there on the axe, and he's going to get caught out here. No Quelling Blade to get him out of that. Using the Global Silence there as well, and he's going to go down. Mega kill for the Pudge there. Nasty. Wannabe Dendy here. So yeah, it looks like...
I play Naga Siren so much, and I hate when people build Vanguard on her because it feels like such a waste of money. Like, she set herself so far back in other items right now.
Yeah, I mean, if you were going to play just an annoying pushing build, then it might work out, but she's not pushing at all. I mean, they've only dropped one tower, so it's definitely not worth it. Because if you're going like the annoying pushing build, then it gives you maybe that little bit of extra survival that you can get your mirror image off and a net off, and then manage to escape. But yeah, outside of that, I don't really see much use for it. Let me see, is there any other interesting... Elder Titan's picked up the BKB now. Means he'll be able to cast his stun fairly easily. Sven's gone Crystallis Star. I don't really like Crystallis Star. I usually like to go for... personally, because I'm a manly Sven player, I usually go for Mask of Madness on him. Because it's just ridiculous when you've got God Strength up.
I don't like any builds that go Crystallis so fast.
Yeah, because you're not... You may be critting, but you're not critting for very much there. The Song not managing to save the Witch Doctor there, the Rot managing to pick up the kill.
It's like when people go mana percent based regen items, but they don't have hardly any int.
Yeah, I think the cutoff point between Basilius and I think it's Voidstoner or Sage's Masking, it's 33 intelligence, and then you get more out of percentage base than you do out of Basilius.
Yeah, it's the same with the crit. Like you were saying earlier, he doesn't hit for that much, so a 250% crit isn't really, or sorry, 175% crit isn't that much.
Yeah, I mean you can crit on God Strength hits, but you're not gonna have God Strength up permanently. So he's also got no points in Warcry. I usually like to pick up at least one level of Warcry, just if for nothing else, the bonus move speed when you're trying to escape, because Sven's escape ability is not great.
Sven did just finish his Mask of Madness as well.
Yeah, good man, good man. Get your manly mode on. It's obviously pretty risky against a shotgun Morphling because, yeah, if you get hit with the Adaptive Strike when he's full agility, you are dead. Guaranteed dead. Speaking of fresh meat here, Pudge is going to get a nice wee kill here. Alex got the Blade Mail, so is he going to go down? Yep, it looks like Naga Siren's going to go down again there. Nice blink usage there from the Shadow Shaman, and that is triple kill. Big dives coming out there. Sounds the Pudge not going to be able to cast the hook, and Elder Titan's getting in the way anyway, so... Oh, here comes the shotgun. Using the Yule Scepter there, giving a little bit more engagement.
Nice trap from Shadow Shaman.
Yep, he's not got enough mana to waveform because he's shifted all of his stats into agility as well. It looks like he did micro them properly. He tried to go for the axe, but I would say the Morphling's definitely better. The Morphling has got a double kill there. What do you get in Shadow Shaman? Maybe he used his Replicate to kill it. I'm not entirely sure. Didn't watch that one. Sven's pushing up the mid lane here. The Witch Doctor is going to throw out the Malefice. And then the ultimate as well there. Ooh, that's nasty. That's going to cause a death. Witch Doctor picking up the Sven kill there. Pretty nice. Overextending quite far there, especially when so many of his team were dead.
It looks like Nature's Prophet is actually picking up an Orchid. That's interesting.
Yeah. Might be quite nice, but Yeah, it might be quite nice. I mean, if you can Orchid the Morphling, then you can't be shotguns. So, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's just trying a random janky build, or maybe he just doesn't know how to play Prophet and doesn't know how builds work. No idea. I can't really judge Prophet players because I cannot do it to save my life. I just can't seem to turn off the aggression factor when I'm playing him and just farm. It feels like you should go aggressive because you've got the teleport and you should be able to just teleport in the team fights, but yeah.
Yeah, there are builds you can do where you can just jump in and pick people off, but it takes so long for him to get to that point.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, most of the aggression you really see from Nature's Prophet is just like, oh, it's a narrow escape, teleport between the tier 1 and the tier 2, one right click, victory. Yeah, Sansa's going to get away here, no problem.
I've kind of forced myself to learn how to play Nature's Prophet because he is pretty fun, but
yeah. Ooh, lovely use usage there from the...
He's really doing good.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed, you know, didn't see the really early solo Roshan from him, but yeah, what can you do?
This is a 6.80 game, so...
Oh yeah, of course, the armor's a lot higher.
And I think Roshan can break his wards now.
Ah, right, okay. Yeah, I definitely agree with their change of the of Roshan, because it was just horrible, to be honest. Yeah. Because it was so easy to kill him as soon as someone picked up a medallion. He was dead. Yeah, as soon as he picked up a medallion, he was dead. Podge there, stopping the Witch Doctor there. So he is terrifying now. He's gone for the vitality booster, so that's probably going to be a heart. Sorry, it's late here, and I've been casting a reasonable amount today, so. Shadow Shaman's picked up a point booster as well, so that's probably going to be into the Aghanims. I don't think he's going to be building Scatty or Soul Booster. Song coming out here from the Naga Siren. It's going to prevent the Podge from doing much here. His rot damage isn't going to do a great deal to him now because he's got 19 stacks of flesh heaps, so he's not going to be taking a great deal from the magic.
3,400 health is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty mad, especially considering he doesn't even have his heart yet. Once he gets his heart, he's just going to be unkillable. Ooh. Well, I say unkillable, but he's taking...
He should be the Dire Tide boss.
Yeah. Still remember in Dire Tide the tactic of feeding Pudge the entire game and getting as much gold as you possibly can, and then Pudge just got crazy, but they patched that one out. Overextend. Oh, Pudge getting a nice hook there on the Witch Doctor, and he's gonna be dead.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
This Naga overreaches way too much for her own good.
Yeah, I mean, Naga's pretty squishy. Vanguard's not going to do much against it, especially against quite a lot of AoE. Like, as I said, the Ether Shock from the Shadow Shaman is going to kill the illusions, and then Pudge is going to hook. Simple as that. Regeneration. Pudge throwing a hook there on the Shadow Shaman, not happy about losing that regen.
I don't think they're too happy with this this Morphling.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't know. But no,
that could be a positive.
Yeah. Yeah, Taco Steve has not been much of a game changer in this game. I mean, he's got his Ethereal Blade, but he's been too much into the fresh meat. Oh no, it's on
a jungle creep.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought I was missing another kill there. Every time you hear that, it's almost always a kill. So, but yeah, Morphling, he's
for a lot.
Yes, so. He does, but you also will get hit for a lot, unless he manages to go for the strength. Oh, here comes the shotgun. Still nowhere near enough. That Pudge is far too tanky. You're not going to be able to get through that Ethereal Blade. Oh, has he got enough for a waveform? Yep, here comes a waveform. There we go, and Adaptive Strike should be able to take the kill. Oh, no way. Turnaround here. Throwing the ult here, and he's going to get all of his health back.
Oh, that poor Morphling.
I know, nice turnaround there. It was a good try to take out their tankiest hero, but it's not going to be quite enough.
Radiant's bottom tower is being...
That would have been cool if he'd pulled it off, though.
Yeah, definitely. It would have slightly proved his use there. He's actually not... He's not playing too bad, I guess. He's sitting on 5-3-4. He's been farming well, but he's not contributing to the team fights, and team fights is where they're losing.
Yeah. You know, that when Pudge dismembered that jungle creep, that almost got him killed, because he didn't have it up for fighting Morphling.
Yeah. Yeah, luckily it's a pretty low cooldown, so he was able to just juke around a little bit, and until it came off cooldown.
I just noticed Witch Doctor hasn't put any points into Voodoo Restoration. That's
Yeah, Voodoo Restoration isn't that great. Well, it just recently got buffed, I think. I think it recently got buffed. But I don't. Voodoo Restoration on a team like theirs, they're all pretty tanky or survivable in some way at least, so they don't really need it. Axe trying to man up here, but the Blade Mail is not going to be enough to turn them away. Song here, very, very late.
problem with Naga Siren against Shadow Shaman is his wards still fire, so you can still get killed by Shadow Shaman even if you're hiding behind your song.
Yeah, it's the same with Pud's Rot as well. If you're standing in the Rot, when, as we've seen earlier, kill off because of the Rot. It looks like there's a Reaver picked up for the Pudge, so he's probably just going to have to sit and wait for the recipe, and then he's going to have his heart, and then he's just going to be Opa deadly.
That puts him over 4,000 health.
Yeah, definitely. Well over the 4,000 mark. Oh, that's unfortunate, using the... Oh no, he actually managed to get him in there. I thought that was a fail.
Yeah, I did too.
That's weird. Maybe a little bit of a graphical bug. Didn't even know that was possible. I thought you dodged things when you were using that, but obviously not. Proven wrong by the Putka in his fancy mask. Witch Doctor throwing the ult here. No stuns there. So lots and lots of kills going in there.
By Nature's Prophet putting trees around Witch Doctor.
Yeah, because he couldn't get in there to do any damage to him or stun him. Putka is going to go down here. There you go, and he gets a dominating streak on the Morphling. So it's more farm for the Morphling. He's coming back up in the farm here, to be honest. So he could turn scary, but I don't think it's enough, to be honest.
Yeah,
Morphlings are pretty scary.
He's chilling at the top of last hits right now.
Yeah. Net worth wise, he's sitting on 13,100, so he's second. Pudge is 15,000. So, but Pudge doesn't carry as well as Morphling, but I don't think it's going to matter. I mean, there are a lot of towers behind. It'll be easy enough for them to take towers now, but it's still not going to be enough, I think.
Yeah, I think it really depends on how long the game lasts. Like, if there's a late game, then Morphling will definitely 100% outcarry all of Radiant. But
yeah, definitely. Well, Sven can get pretty scary, but he's not. He's only got 51 last hits, and he's sitting 0 and 7, so he's pretty much a support now.
Yeah, and Dire also has a Naga Siren who can come in and help as well.
Yeah. Speaking of Naga Siren, she has no items. She effectively has no items. I don't know what she's been doing. Oh, okay, I know what she's been doing. Feeding. She's 310. So yeah, that's where all her money's gone, and she's not been farming. I mean, you can farm Ancients pretty easily on Naga Siren.
Well, you can clear like 4 jungle camps at once as Naga Siren.
Yeah, exactly, but she's just not been doing it very well. Maybe it's just a lack of micro skills. Yeah, the Vanguard's been useless, completely and utterly useless this entire game. So it's a big mistake to get that, I think.
Pudge has 4,800 health.
That's terrifying. Youch. And if he picks up Blade Mail now, he could probably kill the enemy team just by standing still.
You're not kidding.
Ooh, that's nice. Have you seen the Sausage Dog courier on Radiant side? He's got the ethereal
That's really cool.
orbital decay. Looks pretty cool. Poor old new donkey, the boar on Dire as well. Roshan's going to go down here for the Dire as well. They're going to try and take some advantage back, but I think it might be a little bit too late. Morphling picks it up there.
The Mighty Boar might as well be the default courier now, because like everyone's got one at what was that? Frostivus?
It was the free chest, the free level up free chest. Morphling is hitting really hard here. He's picked up a Skadi now as well, so he's actually pretty scary. But if they kill him, then GG basically. Silencer's got nothing.
Well, Morphling
Witch
doesn't ages though, so.
Witch Doctor is going Deso.
Huh?
What? I mean, I could
hard enough, so I gotta carry.
I mean, I could see how it could be a support item because you drop the armor for everyone else, but
yeah,
why really? I mean, Shadow Shaman with the Blink Initiation here. He's got his Serpent Trap as well, should he need it. He's not going to go. He's going to go for the kill secure, but not quite get it. Pudge gets the dominating streak there.
Shadow Shaman is sitting on some really nice items right now, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the Yule Scepter, that's a free ward trap. I mean, regardless of how fast they're moving or how awkward they are to lock down. Unless, of course, it's Morphling, because if we can just waveform out of it, but...
Murder spree.
Ouchie, that was... I was looking at Nature's Prophet health there just as I was trying to click on it, and he just immediately died. It was like a 3-hit. Silencer goes down the tongue.
Now.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the amount... Because it's pure agility damage he's getting. He's attacking incredibly fast as well.
But then as soon as he morphs, he just dies. So...
Yeah.
Middle barracks is under attack.
He just popped there, and it's going to force him back off a little bit here. Yeah, it's 28. Oh, it's actually varying. 28 and 38 sort of idea you get from the Serpent Wards. So it's a lot of gold to feed, and you don't want to be feeding that to the Morphling. It's a similar idea to the Visage Familiars, but obviously Visage Familiars would give probably less gold than a full round of Serpent Wards.
Morphling did just pick him an ultimate orb. He might be going for like a maybe a Manta, or
yeah, I'd probably say the Manta is probably the thing he'd go for. He seems to be going pure damage here, so the Manta will be pretty nice. Witch Doctor counter pushing these lanes with the Poison Cask here. Paralyzing Cask, sorry, I always get Poison Touch and Paralyzing Cask mixed up.
Morphling's actually about to catch Pudge on the net worth chart.
Yeah, well, as I said earlier, I mean, Pudge, he's got everything that he needs now apart from Blade Mail. Can you afford Blade Mail now? No, he can't quite afford it. You can get a good part of it, though. I would say Blade Mail will be the next logical choice, unless he wants to go Shadow Blade, but it's a bit late for a Shadow Blade.
Actually,
Nature's Prophet.
This is a lower level pub game. I would guess he might be going for a heart.
Ooh, Dagon 2 coming out here. Dagon 2 coming out here on the Shadow Shaman. Ouchie. Report Witch Doctor for what? He's actually been playing better than most of their team, so, and it's the Axe that's sitting on 7-11 at the moment.
No, but like if this Pudge win a second heart just for the fun of it, that would be amazing. He would literally be unkillable.
Yep. I've seen that on quite a few Skeleton Kings. That is terrifying when people do that.
Pudge actually might be in some trouble here.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the Morphling hits Al pretty damn hard. Even if he is morphed full agility, he's still got reasonable amount of health, like considering, like, by carry standards, he's got a pretty large amount of health, 1600, so... Ooh. That's nasty, that double kill with that there, and I think this might be GG, to be honest. I mean, Morphling's going to buy back, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
All four Radiant are dead, too.
Yeah, I suppose, but they do have double racks now. The creep soldiers push straight in. So, and it's 5 down for them now. Buy back in a respawn there, so...
I hate
might be able to
defend
defend
this when you're carrying, when your team can't manage to support you to farm. I mean, I know he probably spent a little too long farming in the jungle and his tactics weren't great, but when your team can't support you well enough to be able to farm for just a little while,
yeah,
like, it's not your fault.
Definitely. I mean, well, a carry like Morphling or something, or Anti-Mage or something like that, you're gonna need. You need a team that can 4v5 basically to give you the space to come back, come scary late game, which means that basically you can't do it if you've got a jungler or anything like that. And they got some reasonable mid-game aggression, but it's... Yeah, I would have to agree with him. Nature's Prophet, what in the hell is he doing? He's got himself a Naked Perseverance, he's got himself a Crystallis and an Orchid. What can he do with that? There's absolutely nothing he can do with that. Bit strange. Looks like the Morphlings drop down below the Elder Titan. Elder Titan. There we go. That's the fella. So yeah, he's dropped behind. He's picked up an AC as well because he needs even more minus armor to go with his 100% minus armor.
Yeah, Pudge is actually gonna have quite a bit of trouble. He's only sitting on 8 armor right now. That's not good at all.
Yeah, like when he's 34, but and his magic resistance is going to be down to 1 magic resistance when. Oh no, he's not actually. Elder Titan's on the same team as him. What am I talking about? Derp.
He has so much health though. He's actually regenerating faster than his rot can make him lose.
Yeah. Pudge is actually he went for a Crystallis actually.
Yeah.
Strange pick,
Quite
but
a build.
hey, it'll work.
Murder spree. Murder spree. Triple homicide.
We're getting a lot of 3 equal trades here, to be honest. I mean, Morphling, waveform's out, but he's morphing strength, but he is a chicken, and chickens can't do much damage.
Ah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower.
Nice play there by the Pudge using the Force Staff to get in there.
Pudge is regenerating 119 a second, and he's got 5,400 health.
Dire's middle tower.
That's terrible. That's actually more than you'd get on an Alchemist while he's ulting, so that's... wow. I don't even know where all this regen is going to be coming from. I mean, he's getting a lot of strength from the Flesh Heap, and obviously the heart and things like that, but wow. That's a lot. Shadow Shaman picks up his Dagon 3 now. Yeah, it's just going to be...
I always thought the heart was base regen. It's 2% of his current health regen.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
where, okay.
Yep, and he's also got the strength from the Flesh Heap and stuff like that as well, plus the Aghanim's health and yada yada, witty witty. And he's got a whole 3 health regeneration from the Force Staff. That's huge. But yeah, I think Nature's Prophet mad throws this game, to be honest. If the Nature's Prophet had been on point, it would have been over at 30 minutes. Easy. It looks like a bit of racism coming out here from the
That's always good. That's always
from
good.
the Elder Titan.
Shaman is sitting on 2 Dagon recipes for some reason. In his stash.
Yeah, well that gets him up to Dagon 4. So,
Well,
yummy.
They look like both level 1 Dagon recipes.
It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
no,
The recipe's the same for every level. So,
Okay. Yeah, I've never... I think I built Dagon once.
I build Dagon and Troll builds quite often. Dagon, Aghanims, Lena, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Lion is fun too.
Yeah. I did a few tests with the new Lion AoE ult actually, and it's actually really good for clearing if you can stack
Yeah.
neutral camps, because you just go in and one-shot the lot of them. It's awful. It's pretty ridiculous, and also when you got the Aghanims, it's a 20-second cooldown or something like that on it, so pretty reliable. Carry Lion is legit now.
Morphling needs to come in and kill this Pudge.
So Pudge may fall here actually. I mean the Silencer, he's on 26 stacks of stolen intelligence, so he's hitting pretty hard now actually.
Yeah, when his heart is disabled, it's like
Yep.
you can't do anything.
Yeah, there we go. Silencer managed to pick up the kill, but I think this is over now. I don't think Morphling can really do this. He can't AoE farm quite that effectively, so yeah, that's the tower down, and they're down to throne now.
Honestly, that wasn't really a bad Morphling game. I mean, his beginning farming was terrible.
Yeah, it was pretty unorthodox, but hey, it worked for him.
Yeah,
I know, I think in
a
that-
little bit better at holding up behind him.
The Naga Siren played terribly. The Witch Doctor, I think, just decided YOLO troll and got a Desolator, so he did pretty good in the early game. He's sitting 12-14-5, so and here fresh meats, and that is going to be not a dead Morphling, not quite a dead Morphling. Nature's Prophet's going to come in and right-click him like a wet noodle. Oh,
Morphling is
lovely
actually
hook
the
there.
main hero against the Nature's Prophet and the Shadow Shaman, just because
Yeah,
he can get
it's-
out of ward
yeah.
traps and trees.
Free escape. Looks like Silencer may go down here if the Nature's Prophet can not be an idiot and not stand in the middle of a creep wave and get blocked, but
And then get dunked.
yep.
I kind of wanted to see Pudge go over 6,000 health.
It's over 9,000! But yeah, the Pudge, defeating the Pudge was just like the game decider, really. They couldn't do anything about the
Yeah.
Pudge. The Pudge was the one that won the game for them there.
Just too much.
But yeah, in summary there, it was basically Pudge munching faces. Morphling did really well, but it was just, it's not enough. I mean, you're not
Too little,
not going to
too
be able
late.
to kill the Pudge. Yeah, exactly. I mean, even in Ethereal Blade, he's still got a fair amount of magic resist. So, yep. You got anything to say in summary here, Jupiter?
I think definitely if Dire had like held up the fort a little bit better, Morphling would have had a chance to kick in sooner because he wouldn't have had to stop farming, and that could have changed the game completely.
Yeah, I think like one thing I say that they could have done better. Naga Siren's build was complete horseshit, to be quite
abysmal.
honest. And Axe could have done a better job at pushing. If you cut the creep wave and stuff like that a little bit better, was a bit more aggressive at the start, then they may have got some early towers, and that may have got them the goal they needed to win. So,
like Naga Siren she played like this hybrid between support and carry, and she didn't do either. She was
yeah.
literally just taking up gold and experience.
Yeah, it was just looking like, I've seen a Naga Siren build this item, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, that's going to be all from us for this game. It was a pretty good game, reasonably low skill, but still entertaining nonetheless. I am Z's and Dota. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel if you so wish to. And I'm joined here by Jupiter, of course. Do you want to give them your social networking stuff so they can find you?
Yes. On Twitter, I'm JupiterCasts, and I'm JupiterCast on everything, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So follow me there.
Okay, spawn, and I will see you next time.